Thank you.
Mom!
Huh? Yang! Did you miss me?
Yes?
Really? Did you really miss me?
Here he is. I brought him to you. He's perfectly fine, as you can see for yourself. I've done my job.
Thank you for the past 2 days. Has it been tiring?
No. We got along and did a lot of things together.
What did you both do?
We hunted fowl and then some bullfrogs.
Well, isn't that nice? Hey, are you doing something later?
If you want to pay me back by treating me, you better forget it. I'd feel bad if you did that.
You think too much. You see, I wanted to borrow your bike to bring my stuff back home.
But I'm free.
Look at you. You're such a born workaholic.
See that? She's so unreasonable. I'm giving her a gift of kindness, and yet she scolds me.
My mom is really unreasonable,
You
right?
little
Hang on to
rascal.
this.
It's only been a
Let me
few
help you
days
with
and
that.
you're already siding with him, huh?
Let's go. Let's
Come
work
on.
for your mom.
I'll see you.
You're
I gotta get
leaving?
going now. Goodbye.
Take care then.
Hey, Mom, I want to have braised pork.
Sure, my little glutton. I'll cook when we get to the restaurant.
By the way,
Okay.
the villagers brought river shrimp and bamboo shoots. They're at your restaurant.
Well, that's kind of them.
Well, they aren't worth much. Here, just put it on top.
Wait. Doctor, we don't have enough hospital beds right now.
Sabal!
But... Hey!
Sabal! Why are you at the hospital? What's wrong?
It's serious. Something bad has happened.
What happened?
The copper plant exploded.
When did it happen?
Just now.
Was anyone killed?
No one died, but many are injured. Zhang Ming looks bad. I just sent him here.
Where is he?
Hurry, come with me. I was eating at home when I heard the loud boom. The windows in my house, they shattered. I went outside and saw the chimney of the copper plant on fire. I brought people there. As soon as it was possible, the reverberatory furnace exploded.
Why did it explode like that?
I have no idea. Look.
Secretary. Secretary.
You all sit down. What did the doctor say?
Burns and flesh wounds. No one died. They're being bandaged as we speak.
All right, please, everyone sit down.
Secretary.
Find a place to rest.
Secretary.
What happened?
There was a combustion issue with a reverberatory furnace.
The black smoke from the chimney? Didn't you tell me you did a thorough check?
When I was checking on it, I reduced the flow so that the spray effect of the oil pipe would be better. That's what I was thinking. I thought increasing pressure would improve combustion. Then I adjusted the oil pump, and the furnace exploded. But that shouldn't have happened. I just increased the boiler pressure. I didn't touch the reverberatory furnace. The pressure should have been constant. I don't know why it exploded.
You still don't know why the furnace exploded? You still dare to tell me that? You tell me!
It's incomplete combustion. There's a coking somewhere. It just exploded suddenly, one day. I heard of such accidents before, but it's the first time I saw it. Thank goodness I was configuring and turned off the switch in time, or else everyone in the workshop would have died. I wonder what kind of fool would propose to turn on the water. The electricity wasn't turned off yet. What he did was simply suicide.
It was me. I was really anxious that time. The fire extinguisher didn't work, so I turned on the hydrant water.
Look at them. Huh?
Look! Oh, Secretary, stop it, stop it. Stop hitting Zhang Ming. He was the first to charge to put out the fire. I could save many people because of him. Without his help, people would have died today.
Settle them down. Do you hear me?
Okay.
Zhengming! Zhengming! Zhengming!
Are you all right? Come on, sit down.
It hurts. What the devil?
Please, please.
Doesn't hurt, Zhengming.
I'm fine. Everything will be fine once Secretary calms down.
Go back to Lei Village.
No. I have to go to Shanghai. Let me take you back first.
Wait, why are you going to Shanghai?
The explosion is my fault. I didn't listen to Xiaolei and shut down the copper factory with the black smoke. I have to look for Xiaolei's engineer Gao.
But can't you just look for Engineer Gao later? The copper plant exploding is urgent. If you're not around, the village is going to be chaotic.
With Shigen around, nothing serious will happen in the village. What's most critical now is to find out the cause of the explosion. With this explosion, several millions are gone. I'm not sure if operations can be resumed. So no one in Lei Village really understands technology. It's useless for me to go back. I must find an expert to come over and check it.
Have you brought enough money to travel to Shanghai? Hey, don't you need to pay the expert a fee?
You're right. I have to go back to Lei Village and ask Shigen for money. Then I can go to Shanghai. The longer production is stopped, the more losses will be incurred.
I can give you some money. I've still got 20,000 yuan. It's supposed to be for surgery, but you can use it first. You still need to handle the aftermath of the explosion, but it needs to be dealt with, right?
Okay. I'll do that.
Keep this money secured, and don't lose it.
Only a desperate fool would rob me.
Take this with you, so you have something to eat.
Can you help me call Shigen? Tell him that I've gone to Shanghai. Tell him to hold the fort at the copper plant for now. We'll talk about it after I get an expert.
Okay, don't worry. I'll personally go there and tell them your message.
Every time something happens, I have to trouble you. I feel bad about it.
I told you. There's no need to thank me. Now go and come back soon. It's important to invite him back.
Mr. Song, I would like to talk to you.
Go ahead.
Let's go for a walk.
Okay.
Mr. Song, the past few days, I've talked to the brothers from Jinzhou plant about helping you.
What do you plan to do?
Equipment Department Zhang Yinghua told me Mr. Ma and the foreign vendor are stepping up. To finalize the contract details, our people from Jinzhou plant may be utilized to split the technology package and to check the parameters. Everyone's opinion is the same. We won't work for him. As long as we're united, we can all force Mr. Ma to yield and transfer you back.
You can't do something like that.
Are you worried that we're going to fail? Frankly speaking, I'm not sure it'll work. But this is our last chance. Once the equipment is imported and the foreign engineers come in, Mr. Ma's people will fully take over. By then, we won't be able to do anything anymore.
Fang Ping, I've already spoken to Mr. Ma. As long as you work diligently, he'll retain the original staff structure. He's the director of Donghai Chemicals. He's going to make sure to keep his promise.
We aren't fighting for our own future here, Mr. Song. Mr. Ma deliberately ousted you to the pier. If you're an ordinary technician, that would be fine. You can go there if you want. But right now, you're a leader. You're the technical core of Donghai. If you leave your post, what will happen to the Donghai project?
Fang Ping, Mr. Ma and the others are experienced chemical engineers, so don't worry.
We had a meeting 2 days ago. We could have settled with just a word, but they discussed for 3 hours. With this kind of work efficiency, you think they're okay?
What else?
Representatives of Party B are complaining. Their work has become harder after you left the post. Mr. Song, you designed the overall proposal for Donghai. You're the only one who knows every detail well.
You're rebelling because of these reasons?
We're doing it for the big picture, Mr. Song.
What is the big picture? By refusing to cooperate and causing conflict, the whole of Donghai will be affected. Secretary Shui taught me 2 important things: division of labor and collaboration. It's not a handicraft workshop. No one can complete the work all alone by themselves. Did you think that a big project like Donghai could be finished with just a few people? Listen, it's impossible. Of course more time will be needed. When you communicate with new colleagues, you must know this clearly. As long as you collaborate well, you'll bring a greater benefit to Donghai than I would even if I remained.
So you're just washing your hands of it and letting them manage Donghai?
In the current situation, if there's a technical dispute, I can still help from an objective standpoint. But if you oppose the new managers, my point of view won't be objective anymore.
If they refuse to listen to you by then, how do you communicate with them?
Let's not speculate on something that hasn't happened. Since I entered the workforce, I believed in only one thing: advance on the right path. Insist on doing things according to your conscience. I might have suffered injustice, but if I have to go through the same thing again, my choice will remain the same. Yes, hello?
Phone call from America. May I please speak to Mr. Song Yunhui?
Why are you acting so mysterious? You really think you're an American?
I was afraid the phone operator wouldn't pass the call if it's in Mandarin. I need to tell you something serious.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
I won't tell you the details, or you'll be implicated. An embargo might be imposed. The US is going to lead a full trade blockade, and developed Western countries, including Japan, might respond soon because of it. Best be prepared.
Is this news true?
There's no statement yet. Most foreign businessmen aren't clear about the specifics. A big company that I represent is close with the US lobbyists. It's likely a done deal. Countries won't synchronize their actions. Official news will be out in a week at the earliest, at most in a month, at the latest.
Then, what about the offshore company on the list that you gave me?
It's a full blockade. There's no exemption. I'm hanging up.
I got someone to fax it to you long ago. Why are you asking about it now? Tell them to search again. Why must you relocate today? Hey, is it possible for your foreign boss not to give us trouble? Huh? Okay. Come in. Please hold the line. Hello? Hello, Han? The restaurant in Beijing wants that report. They're relocating today, and they can't find it. Do you still have a copy? Okay. Han will send you another copy, okay? Huh? What did you say you were lacking? Foreign exchange declaration document? I already passed them to you. You created the problem yourselves. It's beyond my control now. Okay. Once I find the materials, I'll resend them to you, huh? Okay. I've been so busy today. The document for the ministry was also submitted late. They're working through the night to confirm it. They haven't had any rest.
What's going on with this contract?
This is a special period. The higher-ups made this decision after comprehensive consideration. Not only Japanese equipment is procured, they account for 70% at most.
Procuring the mainframe from Japan is also a result of this?
That's right.
The QDI module of US equipment is half a generation ahead of that. There's higher compatibility for future upgrades. That's the reason why I chose US equipment. I've stated these in the report submitted to the ministry. You told me the ministry leaders agreed with that.
Xiaosong, the higher-ups have their own considerations. The ministry leaders view problems more comprehensively, and they have more thorough technical knowledge than us. It's not up to you to evaluate the choices they make.
When you were in Beijing, I sought your opinion repeatedly. You said you also supported US equipment. 1 week ago in this office, you told me personally that you'd make decisions from the standpoint of Donghai.
Comrade Song Yunhui, as I said just now, this is the ministry's decision. Heed my advice. Don't intervene in matters that are beyond your authority. You will see that it's for the best.
Procuring equipment for Donghai and making technical judgments are the tasks you entrusted to me. Or am I wrong about that?
Xiaosong, you have seen what happened tonight. I face domestic and foreign problems. The equipment suppliers, the ministry leaders, and I, we all haven't had any rest until now. We're all working overtime. Everyone's trying to finalize the equipment procurement. By being so relentless, you're delaying an important matter of Donghai.
Ah, hey Han, good timing. Can you tell Ma I've resent the foreign exchange application? Okay. Are the materials required by the CNTIC
Ma, why didn't you answer your phone? Director General Liu called me. He asked you if you received a contract.
Yes, I got it. I'll call him back later.
Okay.
The materials required by the Japanese company?
Well, I've given them my copy for proofing. I'll ask the equipment department. By the way, Liu said he resent the foreign exchange application.
If there's nothing else, I have to get back to work.
Was this Japanese supplier recommended by Liu Xiaoti?
The procurement plan is collectively determined by the ministry. All equipment suppliers are recommended by CNTIC themselves.
I told you before that I'd accept the arrangement if the Donghai project could have the most suitable equipment, not if it's just 30%.
Let me remind you, don't push your luck! This is the long-term plan of Donghai, not a transaction!
Do you think I'm thinking about my own welfare? I'm thinking about the future of Donghai! The chemical industry worldwide is developing so rapidly. If we choose to use the Japanese equipment on this contract, we'll have fallen behind before we start. And how about international standards? We could have avoided this situation!
Fine. Then tell me, what do you plan to do?
What I plan to do depends on what you think.
I've given it much thought. I have no choice but to accept it. If our positions were switched, I don't know how you would have dealt with the rich kid. But if we can have 30% of good equipment at my career's expense, I have no complaints. Technical people like you are too proud for your own good. You want everything to be perfect, but nothing is perfect in this world we live in. If you were in my position, you wouldn't have been able to consider it so easily. I have to consider everything about the project, every level and every aspect of it, understand?
Work is never easy. But you didn't have to keep these from me. Donghai is a collective. We could have faced Rich Kid together.
Why did I keep these from you? It's because I know your temper. Xiao Song, do you really think my words carry weight in the ministry? Neither of us can decide on the development of Donghai. Without the support of our superiors and the state policy, would Donghai have a future? You're a technical person. You only care about your technical ideals, but I have to plan for the entirety of Donghai. Japanese equipment might not be the best, but it's not bad either. If we can complete the task satisfactorily, there'll be opportunities in the future.
Is this really the only path for Donghai?
Mr. Song.
The US will lead an embargo against China. We can't procure imported equipment. I haven't told Mr. Ma about this. If this news is leaked in advance, Donghai will be thrown into chaos. Mr. Ma is too cautious. He has to respect the higher-ups and placate his subordinates. He can only be conservative in this matter.
Mr. Song, what do you want me to do?
Right now we are in a complex domestic and foreign environment. In order to lead Donghai to survival, we must dare to be the first in the world.
Xiaowu, you submitted the wrong materials.
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me for a meeting. Meeting in my room.
What meeting?
Engineer Cheng, Ding.
Hey!
The materials you handed over are a mess, and yet you're about to drink?
No, what's wrong?
Let's have a meeting.
Huh?
Meeting.
What? Quick!
Come on, hurry. Go. Let's go, hurry.
What's wrong? I don't know.
Redo it later. Hurry.
No, it's correct. I verified it last time.
Come on, hurry up. We're all here.
About what Fang Ping told you during the day. Don't ever mention it again.
Mr. Song, did Ma use his position against you?
These are my orders. Whether you understand or not, you have to do it. This matter concerns the future of Donghai.
I got it.
I got it.
I know that every one of you cares about the future of Donghai. And now, it is a critical moment that decides the fate of the project. Whether Donghai can survive shall depend on the youth from Jinzhou plant.
Mr. Song, what do we need to do then?
Fang Ping, go and sort out all the information on ethylene projects, including their design proposals for the past 3 years.
Right.
Xiaoding,
Yes.
find the latest information on ethylene capacity utilization and conversion of various raw materials in China. Try to avoid those that involve foreign designs.
I got it.
The rest of you will work with the two of them.
Okay, Mr. Song. Okay,
Go on now.
got it. Come on, let's go.
Who are you looking for?
Hello. Are you Engineer Gao? I'm the party secretary of Lei Village. I'm Lei Dongbao. Song Yunhui is my brother-in-law. When we started the copper plant last year, we invited you.
Aha. What's the matter?
Something happened. I came here to seek your help. Our copper plant... Engineer Gao.
I already told you. I am not going there.
Don't close your door just yet. Please hear me out first.
Please go back.
Our copper plant exploded. This is a matter of life and death. You can't ignore it.
Come inside.
Yes. Thank you.
Have a seat. Have a seat. What happened? Why did the copper plant explode?
My brother-in-law said... No. Song Yunhui said it was dangerous for black smoke to be emitted. It means incomplete combustion. So I told him to check it. In the end, they increased the oil pressure of the boiler. The reverberatory furnace exploded, but not the boiler. I asked them what happened, but no one could give me an answer.
That copper plant of yours was shabbily built, otherwise the accident wouldn't have happened in the first place. And another thing, the director, Lei Zhengming, is technically inept, yet very stubborn.
Engineer Gao, I'm asking you, if you agree to go there, I will listen to you. I will dismiss Lei Zhengming. You don't have to worry.
Huh. You can dismiss him with just a word?
Of course. I came here in a hurry. I only brought this much money. Please take it. If you think it isn't enough, please tell me. I'm not going to bargain with you.
I was wondering why someone like Lei Zhengming became the factory director, despite him being known to be headstrong. But I think I understand now. Only someone like you would be able to cultivate someone like Lei Zhengming.
Engineer Gao, what are you trying to say with that? If you despise peasants like us, you may say so frankly.
I do not despise peasants. But I do despise people like you who don't respect technology. You think that money can buy you anything you want, and that you can dabble in technology that you don't understand, and buy whatever technology that strikes your fancy, and hire obedient technicians. Unfortunately, I'm not that kind of person. Please go back. I have work to do.
Engineer Gao, peasants like us run enterprises. Despite being impoverished, we have no money or technology. Earlier you said, I don't respect talent. But where are the talents? Will these talents willingly come to our village? Previously, I got Lei Zhengming to invite you. To you, that person might not be worth anything. But to the residents of Lei Village, he's the most highly educated person. I am respecting talent by letting him manage the copper plant. You ask why villagers like us spend a lot of money and engage in technology that we don't understand? When we engage this, there's a risk that we won't be able to repay the loan. We may be held accountable by our superiors, and we may also be killed when the boiler that we don't understand explodes. But we still have to do it. Otherwise, 10 or 20 years down the road, our children will still be poor peasants and despised by learned people like you. Engineer Gao, I don't beat around the bush, nor sugarcoat my words. I speak candidly, and you're probably offended by everything I've just said. But I'm telling you the truth. No matter what obstacles come our way, I'm not giving up on our village copper plant. So if you won't go, I'll find someone else. I'll lead the villagers and do it myself if no one's willing to go. Because this is our life.
Hold on.
I've said all I had to say.
I do not like Director Lei Zhengming, but I shouldn't cause him to lose his job. In the future, let him follow me. Whatever I say, he must learn to do it.
Yes, I will make him follow you. If he doesn't obey you, I'll break his legs.
Come and fetch me tomorrow.
You agree to help?
You must respect what I say, especially in the technical field. If you go against this principle, I'll come back to Shanghai at once.
Of course. And about the money? What should...
I'm almost 70 now. What's the point of having so much money? Besides, there should be a formal procedure for payroll. If I take your money ambiguously, you won't let me sleep.
I don't know the rules. I'm leaving. I'll come tomorrow. Engineer Gao. Engineer Gao, be careful. Let's find a place to grab a bike first.
Hey, Secretary! Secretary, here, we're here!
Engineer Gao, he's our
Secretary.
village chief. Comrade Lei Shigen.
Hello, Engineer Bao. I'm pleased to meet you. Sibao, take Engineer Gao to rest in the car. I need to talk to Secretary.
Oh, this way, please.
Yes, rest
Engineer
first.
Gao, thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, while you were away, Secretary Cheng Kaiyan called several times in the past couple of days. He sounded angry. He said the explosion of the copper plant is a major accident. If you don't show up, he'll send the accident investigation team to shut down the factory.
It isn't shut down yet.
Yes.
Calm down. It took much effort to invite an expert like Engineer Gao here. You must show him respect. It concerns the copper plant. Listen to him. So even if he farts, you must revere it.
I understand. Yes, of course.
Take him somewhere to eat.
Yes, okay. Okay, don't worry.
The materials are
Secretary.
in my office.
County Mayor.
You finally showed up. Did you try to run away? Wait here, don't go anywhere. After I'm done with my work, you'll get it from me.
What got you so worked up?
Dongbao, listen. Be careful when you talk to him later. Secretary Chen's in a bad mood.
I'm not in a good mood either. Well, who angered him?
His father's ill in the hospital.
Is it serious?
That's not all. He was supposed to be transferred to the city. That was good news. But one of the criterion was a university degree, and since he doesn't have one, I guess he's stuck here.
I get it now. In other words, Secretary Chen will be stuck in the county forever. County Mayor.
County Mayor.
Lei Dongbao, come inside.
You asked to see me?
It's been over 48 hours since the explosion. Where's the accident report? The city leader calls me every day to remind me. Here, why don't you take over my position? Teach me what I should do.
I went to Shanghai to invite an expert.
What expert is that? If you'd consulted one, would the copper plant have exploded? You only thought of finding an expert after a serious thing happened. Listen, Lei Dongbao, if you hadn't come back today, the factory would have been shut down and the equipment sold to repay the bank.
If it's sold, the bank loan can't be repaid. I brought an expert here because I want to find out the cause of the copper plant's explosion so operations can resume. It's just like you said. How do I repay the bank loan? I got the loan because of the referral that you gave me. I can't possibly let the plant close and land you in trouble.
What do you mean by that? What does the copper plant of Lei Village have to do with me, huh? Yes, you got the loan through my referral back then, but I did that as part of my duty as your superior. It's not just you. If it falls within my jurisdiction, I will assist all townships as per the policy.
Of course I know it's your duty to do that. But the accident has happened. We need your support on this.
How do you want me to do that? Lei Dongbao, you promised me back then that you'd repay the loan regularly. Have you done that? You also promised me you'd ensure safety in production. Have you done that? Such a serious thing happened. You think you can get away with it with empty promises?
We humbly accept your criticism, sir. We made mistakes and suffered losses. We have learned our lesson, but the copper plant can't be shut down. The loan has to be repaid. We need you to deal with it when the time comes.
Why must I always clean up the mess that you make? Every time you only think about seeking my help after something's happened.
Please simmer down. Lei Village is a model village that you value. Without you, Lei Village wouldn't have today's achievements. Whether you help me or not on this, to the outsiders, we are cut from the same cloth. Behind closed doors, we are family. And don't I call you my brother?
Tell me the truth now. Is there any other problem with the plant? Can operations resume soon? Because if not, tell me the truth so that I can think of another way.
I invited Engineer Gao from Shanghai. He's a famous metallurgical expert. I'm certain he can help Lei Village rectify the issue.
You sure about that?
If Engineer Gao says no, you can shut down the copper plant at once. I'll accept it and not blame you. I know you're put on the spot. If the higher-ups decide to pursue the liability, you'll be held accountable. But then again, thank goodness, no one died from the accident.
Is nothing ever a serious problem to you, huh? Tell me what a serious problem is.
Your matter is serious.
My matter? What is it?
I've heard of your situation, but don't take it too hard. Isn't it good to stay in the county? What's that saying again? Better the chicken's head than the duck's butt?
Stop, that's enough. Better to be the head of a dog than the tail of a lion. Read more in your spare time.
I've been dealing with educated people like you lately. I've embarrassed myself.
I'm educated. I don't even have a university degree. But back then, during those days, how could I go to a university? My family was poor. There was no way I'd be recommended for university, right? I was denied university education. Now a university degree is required? Aren't they just fooling us?
I didn't even finish junior high. Aren't I doing fine now too? You said I was a provincial model worker.
Our situations are different. You make money based on your abilities. But for us here, you see, that's not enough. We have to achieve all kinds of standards every single day of our life. Standards, they give me such a headache. Since you're here, be honest with me. Aren't I capable, huh? I'm not trying to brag. Among the counties in the entire city, economic work is carried out the best here. Our annual financial income is the highest too. Certainly, except for you who's a troublemaker, I can assure that. Within my jurisdiction, there are no other problems. I have exceeded all the standards set, yet I am stuck because I don't have a university degree. Where is the fairness in all this?
In my opinion, you should stop nitpicking. After this is over, I promise you that I won't cause you any kind of trouble again.
What is the meaning of this?
Isn't your father ill?
Lei Dongbao. Secretary, you're finally back. Secretary. Hey, I'm almost done with the task you assigned me 2 days ago, but Yang Shun said I had to sign a private capital certificate. He said that there must be something to prove that the capital for the market was from him.
I don't have time for that. Not at this moment.
Well,
Where's Shigen? Tell him to come here.
Yes, I'll go get him now. Secretary, what about Yang Shun's matter?
You decide.
In my opinion, it's better to sign one, or Yang Shun will say Lei Village is trying to cheat him.
You'll decide on it.
All right, I'll get the village chief then. Secretary.
Dongbao.
Accountant,
Yes?
you may go.
Huh?
I need to talk to the village chief.
All right, you may go. What's wrong? Quarreled with Chen Pingyuan?
Chen Pingwan is willing to help us.
I'm glad. There's hope as long as the factory isn't shut down.
Give me 20,000 yuan.
Why? Are you giving it to him?
I already did.